This was shared by Dave. Dave, thank you very much for sharing this. And this is my first exposure to this. I haven't read into it yet, but it looks like kind of a funny one. So we'll go through it quick here. I got a kick out of the headline. Fridgegate trends in UK after Boris Johnson is accused of hiding in a freezer to avoid an interview. He's basically like their Sean Spicer. Maybe Sean Spicer reached out. He's like, look, man, it's all going to be okay. I hid in a bush. You hid in a freezer. I'm a big TV star now. I'm a dancer. Same thing could happen for you, Boris. You could be a dancer. I don't mean to like make this about aesthetics here, but I cannot get over Boris Johnson's hair. I really like he's like one of the Stooges, you know. It's like there's Moe, Larry, Curly, and Nazi, the new guy, Boris Johnson. Did you ever see that video of Boris Johnson where he like deliberately won't shake hands with black people? You can find it online. He's shaking hands with all these people. He's going through a line of people, and it comes to these two black people. And he deliberately doesn't shake their hand. It's pretty awkward. And it's not like they didn't, their hands were extended and he didn't shake their hand. But I'm sure he's not racist or anything. The phrase Fridgegate began trending on Twitter in the UK on Wednesday after British Prime Minister Boris Johnson was accused of heading into a freezer to avoid a television interview. The episode came as a Good Morning Britain reporter attempted to ask questions of Johnson while he visited the local business Modern Milkman in Yorkshire. A video of the exchange shows reporter Jonathan Swain asking if Johnson would like to come on the program, which is hosted by Piers Morgan and Susanna Reid. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh, we're demonetized. I'm just quoting the article, though. But this is what Johnson's aide said. So his aide says, oh, for F's sake. And then he goes and he hides in a freezer. Quick, get in the freezer. All right, so then he goes hide. Oh, wow, Morgan said. The look on his face, that minder. I've just had a reaction from one of the minders. Okay, no need to push. Thank you very much. Then Johnson bailed. Then Johnson went in. All right. Moments later, Swain, I guess that's this guy, tried again to get Johnson to speak with the show's host, noting that the program was currently airing live. BJ, we're live. Come on, Beej. Get out of the freezer. We're live. This is kind of your gig. You got to talk to us, Beej. You think they call him Beej for Boris Johnson? You know Billy Joel, the pianist who has had a difficult life. Billy Joel has, and I don't know this for sure, but he might not have been. Well, I know the stuff that hit the presses over the years. He hasn't had the best of luck with his finances, and now he does a show on Sirius XM, and where he talks about music. And then he plays music. It's a fun show. I don't know if he's intoxicated when he does it, but he sounds like he is. And it's sort of interesting because he'll sort of be slurring his words, talking about this music, sort of not really having a care about what he's talking about. And then he'll be like, so anyway, it was an example that goes like this. And then he'll play something on the piano perfectly. Like he'll play it like this amazing virtuoso. Anyway, the show is called BJ the DJ. That's what it's called, BJ the DJ. And nobody told him like, you think that's a good name? Or maybe he knows. He knows. He thought it was funny anyway. Or he didn't really want the gig. And he's like, I'll only do it if I can call the show BJ the DJ. Thinking they were going to say no. And SiriusXM was like, okay, you're hired. And he's like, oh, really? Shit. All right. Anyway. Maybe they call Boris Johnson Beej, and they're like, come on, Beej, get out of the freezer. We're on TV. Come on. Don't be a wanker, Beej. Come on and be on telly. And you know, all right, so conservative sources insisted to The Guardian that Johnson was categorically not hiding, but he was instead finding a private space to prepare for a separate prearranged interview. I'm sure that's what's happening. I just need a private space. You're the prime minister. We can arrange another private space for you. No, this is good. No one's gonna look here, right? This is where I do my best thinking. I like it to be a little cold. This is fine. Are you serious? You're not just trying to avoid this interviewer here? No, that's not what's going on. I am not trying to avoid this interview. This is just where I like to think. This is where I like to think. How's my hair? It's how it always is. Okay, fine. That works. I'm more of a Jeremy Corbyn guy. What can I say? I'm a Jeremy Corbyn guy. I don't follow British politics incredibly closely, admittedly. I pay attention when I can. And Gordon Dimmock always tells me, he's like, Ron, we have our problems, just so you know, because I love England a lot. I really do. I loved it over there an awful lot. I will be touring there in 2021. Not going to be going over there in 2020 because all my road stuff's going to be in the United States because it's an election year, y'all. But 2021, my next international thing will definitely be England and the surrounding area. So if you're out that way, email me now. Let me know where you want to see me. London, Manchester, Yorkshire, a freezer near you. Let me know. ronplacone.com. But and drop me an email. But yeah, Gordon Dimmock always tells me, he's like, Ron, we do have problems here, just so you know. You kind of put us on a pedestal, and just so you know, we got issues. And I'm like, yeah, I know. Nowhere's perfect. I know, but I kind of like, I don't know. I'd rather feign a little bit of ignorance so I can continue to put it on the pedestal. I know the BBC's got a lot of issues, probably more than I will address. But anyway, I got to have Gordon Dimmock on this show so we can talk more about that sort of thing. But anyway, so Boris Johnson, I'm sure he totally wasn't hiding. Thank you for sharing that, Dave. That was a fun one. I enjoyed it very much. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. Get your news on with Ron. Don't you want to know what's going on? We're getting our news on today. You can tweet me an article at Ron Placone. We'll go through it together